They say the meek will inherit the earth. We say the nerds are already in control. Welcome to the Frakkin Nerds, episode number 305. I'm your host, Doc Martin. And joining me, man, which way do we want to go? Let's go with the one with the nice camera, the amazing background with the lights and everything else. Let's go to our own from the East Coast. It's Joshua.
Robert. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yes, lovely background. Beautiful camera, wireless AirPods now, so I can move.
Where are you gonna move to? The left or the right? Like your abuela's gonna get mad if you go any further. Nice pants.
Whoa.
Look at in their work pants because they've got the barcode on them, so he has to return them if he ever quits his job.
Nope.
Well, how are you doing, sir?
I am doing.
Did we start the show over because this just went nowhere? But yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm doing great. What do I have to complain about except for fucking Detroit Lions and Lamar fucking Jackson?
But I mean, with Detroit losing didn't cost you the money. There was multiple things that cost you money, right?
No, it was just those two things. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but if Detroit would have lost and Lamar, so it didn't matter. If two things caused you to lose the bet. One thing, if the Lions would have lost and that screwed it, then it's the one thing.
Here's how I see it, because someone put it in perspective for me. He's like, if we would have lost like four things, you could get angry. But given the fact that it was two things, given how they lost, because you remember, if you watched that game, the Lions were losing with a minute left to go.
I didn't watch the game, but
okay, the Lions, basically, this is how it went. The Lions were blowing the Minnesota Vikings out. The Vikings come back in the fourth quarter. They take a 4-point lead. It's 2027 or 2024. I'm winning. It's a minute left. The fucking Lions march down the fucking field.
Oh my God.
And on the last play with 0.002 seconds left. Fourth down, 4th and 2. Jared Goff throws a touchdown in the end zone. And then the Ravens lose.
How much did you lose?
I bet $10, but I had picked 10 bets. I would have won $1,900.
Yes. Damn. Those parlays are a bitch. Was it DraftKings?
No, it was the illegal Central Dominicano ticket.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Dude, I do DraftKings, and I was just now looking at that. I'm in the red. Look at all those losses.
Jesus Christ.
I have a little bit of a gambling.
Looks like my crypto right now with the amount of red showing.
Well, I have some open, but if you look, by the way, it's Chris Class from Craven the Toy Hunt. Didn't get I get a green every now and then. This is all if you don't follow, this is all verbal or visual, so you need to go on YouTube. But there's a green. See, I win. I'm ahead more than I've lost.
I told my friends, they was like, "Oh, we have a gambling problem." And I told them today, I was like, it's not a gambling problem because I only spent like $10 and I do it like 3 times out of the week. And it's no different than playing like, you go to the gas station.
He has more of a Marvel Strike Force problem is more than a gambling problem.
I would say, yeah, I think Marvel Strike Force is a big of a problem. But like, it's like no different than putting $10 in the gas station and like, let me get $10 worth of scratch offs. It's meaningless. And yesterday it was just a heartbreak because I was just like,
you actually have a chance. You actually can fuck with your odds by betting on games as opposed to you go to scratch off. It's like, am I supposed to win or like, there's nothing to it. So
I really hope I really told myself like I think I can hit 2 bets before the year is over. And
parlays are motherfucker. Parlays.
That's what I'm learning.
You have a gambling problem if you're like, if I hit 2 bets for the end of the year, I'm in good shape. So yeah, now you do have a problem.
No, because if you're spending, one dude literally has spent $20,000 on it.
Oh my God! What Marvel Strike Force talking about?
No.
Gambling.
He's like, because he sends the money to the bookie. He's like, I sent the bookie over $20,000, and he's only sent me back $6,000. I'm like, dude, I'm like creeping up on $300. If I hit one big ticket, I get my money back and then some. So
there you go.
I deposited $50 at the beginning of the season. I've cashed out $200, $100, and then I deposit another. I've done another 50. So I'm ahead still right now. Not big $1,900 money, but like I hit a $250 bet the other day. on a parlay and like on like a $15 bet shit. So it's like I'm
hope
ahead, but
DraftKings
at the
comes
rate
to
it's
New
going.
York.
Yeah.
I think I'll have better
All right.
luck.
With all these degenerates as they're talking about, let's go ahead and the one thing you can do is remember you can like and subscribe to the show. So if you need more of bad bets, definitely follow our guys on the internet and everything else. And our Discord. I guess we'll need to put a gambling part up on the Discord. Come back to me, camera. Thank you. Because we need people to talk about their horrible bets. Otherwise, we see them on the text message. That's where we see them.
Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I like weekly. I should start on my regular, not my
Classes,
Craven.
Oh, 1-900
I'll show
class to get your weekly.
I'm not
week.
guaranteeing anything, but I can
Come
show
to the
you
class.
like what my bets are. See
Come
how I do.
on.
5 minutes, $5 a minute. So
I'm like the new Mean Gene.
Washington. You ever see that Simpson episode where he calls the betting line and it's so slow because they're getting charged a minute? All right, guys. Well, on today's show, what we're going to be talking about the
Oh,
future.
you didn't introduce Chris Class. You know
He
that,
did. He
right?
introduced
You're fucking
himself.
I
up.
introduced myself.
He said, "I'm fucking going in the business for myself, and I'll just bring myself into the show.
You guys
I'm
were
the
talking for like
new
5
booker
minutes.
on this motherfucker, and we're gonna move
Well,
on."
now that he's introduced himself, maybe he needs to, lay down a challenge of some sort.
I do have a challenge. Let's talk about today's show, and then let's get to my challenge. Just don't forget it. Plug it in there somewhere.
You
I
just
asked
did.
where we should plug it in, and you said anywhere. He just put you in a position to plug it, and you just go, maybe later. Why don't we go ahead and
it's
you've already
because-
teased the tip of it. Go ahead and put it all in.
Wait till the end of the show, and then you'll hear.
Doc on his first
No,
date.
okay, here
I
we
don't
go.
wanna put the
Here we go.
tip
I like to play a game called Just the Tip. Just the Tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip,
All right.
baby.
So today I had was depressing, dude. Today it was my annual physical, okay, and got my blood work done, got my I don't know what my labs are gonna look like, but they're gonna look pretty bad. But one thing that my provider constantly does is she will say every year or every 6 months when I go back in, well, you weighed this before you weigh that, dude. And I said this a few weeks ago. I was like, man, I'm like 215 right now. I was like, this is heavy for me. I'm usually like 205.
Oh God, 215, horrible.
It's all right. It's all right. But
Fat
Oh my
fuck.
God.
You fat fuck.
dude, I wish I weighed
God.
215. I'm like 220 right now.
Oh God.
And that's not
my
good.
God. Oh my God. Oh.
How do
So,
you put yourself out there?
I have no
Nobody
idea.
wants
I have
to
no
have
idea
sex with that
why
fat
I'm-
piece of shit. No.
No, I have no idea why I'm getting so big right now. But
Is that a chicken nugget?
it's
That's a sugar cookie.
Peanut butter cookie.
Oh,
It's
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter cookie. No idea why I'm gaining so much weight right now. But my thought, she told me, she goes, in February you came in, you were at your lowest. You were at like 205 or something. I was like, fuck, I gained a lot of weight in a short period of time. So it's getting close to the end of the year. Doesn't have to be a resolution or anything. I would like to challenge you two gentlemen, you two putos actually, to a weight loss challenge. Doesn't have to be like everyone weighs different things.
Yeah,
so it all has to be
do
a
this.
percentage.
We're not putting Kennedy in that row because we'd all lose to him.
Yeah, we would.
Not
And so if he
necessarily.
wants to get it, well, he's
No, he
already
can't. He had his
lost a lot of weight.
surgery. He's already losing so much weight. We would get destroyed. by
He's
him.
disqualified. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
surgeries. Yeah.
No, isn't there like like they did this on the league? It wasn't about how much weight you lost or
It's a
something. Like, it was like,
percentage
yeah, it's like a percentage too.
because everyone's different. I'm 220 or whatever. What I'm saying is, by the next time we do this show, before we do the show, everyone sends Doc pictures of the scale with your feet on it, and you take it, you send it to Doc. Doc will upload it. If everyone's up to it,
fellas, no socks. I just need you without the socks, okay?
it'll be toes, hairy
Bro,
toes, and all.
you got a sock fetish there, bro?
No,
It sounds like you got a
Yeah.
toe fetish.
Toe fetish, baby.
But kind of like I was saying, I was mentioning this just a little bit ago about a buddy of mine and I exchanged Christmas presents, and rather than buy each other gifts, you can see, we both like collected a lot of shit. I took some of my figures, he took some of his, and we traded each other. We put up, it could be a $50 figure, it could be up to $50. Put up a collectible, and the winner, it could be over the course of a few months. Whoever loses the biggest percentage in this said period of time gets. If you win, you get $50 worth of my figures or a $50 figure I have or something like that. Joshua, you do the same thing. You got to give up some kind of collectible that is at least that's important to you. Okay, something that's.
What are we
like,
gonna do with the Mr.
Sinister
Sinister if we don't play the game?
I want Doc's Rampage game back there. All right, I say $50, but
That is not $50.
I'll give you a Sentinel. I'll give you a Sentinel builder figure. He's a couple $100.
I'll go on my storage. I guess like a comic book, a signed comic book by somebody.
It could be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a $50 value. It's something that you think is cool.
I mean, I don't really
want to give up any of my shit.
Well, then you better fucking bust your ass, Doc.
No, I'm not giving that up.
Then you better bust your ass. I'll take that fucking Misawa poster from you behind you. That's what I'll do. It doesn't. I mean, it's something.
I mean, that's.
It doesn't have to be worth $50. It could be something of something cool.
I
whatever.
like what you're saying. You want the Misawa poster. I can do that with you. I guess Doc has to like pick something out, but I'm down.
It could be whatever. It doesn't even matter what it is. The point is, it has to be something that you guys would be like, fuck, I don't want to lose it. I would actually like to get that Masawa poster. I would like to get that Mortal Kombat arcade game that Doc's going to put on.
The poster and the arcade are two different pricing.
So
I feel like I'm
saying
on this one.
All right. You get a whole. I mean, you can pick from a lot of shit here, Doc. And so, I got a whole GI Joe base over there. Posters. I got comics galore back there. So everyone just saw the mess. So the challenge is laid down. I say if you guys are up for it by the next show.
So we start next show.
When does it end?
Next show.
Yeah, we have to define.
I don't know. You want to do like a 3-month deal, and every show we can do an update?
Just said fuck.
No, I said no. That's fine. I said that's fine.
I think 3 months is a good deal. I mean,
I think 3 months.
Yeah. And so, or we could just put everyone put $50.
See, too bad.
We don't have to do a collectible.
Too bad we couldn't do this. Like Concave would be the end date, but now that got canceled for this year. So
I think it comes back. Because like this fucking variant, nobody's dying from it. So it's just a big overreaction. I think we give it. You said the end of December, right, Doc?
When?
They'll probably be like, you know what, we changed our mind.
I'd say end of December, early January, because that's still a month and a half to decide.
Okay, I say, if the numbers don't increase and this variant isn't as lethal as they think it is, which it's not, I think it comes back because I think it was just an overreaction. Everyone's overreacting when it comes to this.
I guess we'll find out. All right, so yeah, weight loss challenge.
Accepted.
I'll accept it.
You heard it.
If anything, I'll put. We just figure out what. I mean, I don't. Money's easier for me because I don't really think you're the only person that wants something.
Let's do everyone.
Because I'm
just saying, for example, I'll take. Yeah. I'll take a pair of your fucking work pants. I don't give a shit. It's something that is something sentimental to you.
Back. It has a barcode on.
No, we get everyone put up $50. We can do it like that. Winner take all.
All right, fuck it. I'm down.
Let's do this. Let's do this. $50, winner take all, and then we shoot a shopping spree with that money.
Okay.
So it's more content. We're like Mr. Beast with very little budget.
I like it. And we'll do $100 if you want.
Let's do $100. None of us have commitment.
Let's do $100.
Except for you, class.
Let's do it.
All right.
Well, he makes buco money as a nurse, so
it's true. He does make that.
All right.
Money. That's right. So yeah,
it's like a 45-minute shift.
We have no commitments. He has commitments, but he's got a little more money than we do. All right, guys. On today's show, the future of Tom Holland and Spider-Man. Could Charlie Cox be coming back to the MCU? And a boy crazy price card.
I think you really should have reassessed that the second one that you.
Could Charlie Cox be back in the MCU?
Yeah, I think given the fact that this is you kind of fucked up there.
Who, me or
you?
Why? How did I mess it up?
Because it was confirmed today that he's back.
Well, it's not confirmed. It is
confirmed.
They haven't figured out. Well, we'll talk about it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It's setting up. What the fuck? It's a teaser.
It's not a teaser. Kevin Feige said he's back. He's the MCU's Daredevil.
Okay, that's the whole. What I said is a teaser. This motherfucker does not know how we. How long you been doing our show?
For a long time, but I figured it's nerd talk and people should know that.
Not everybody knows. Not everybody knows. Like with technology news here. Now you can utilize your Alexa to tell you when your washing machine stops or water is running. It will be utilizing sound detectors, like if it hears an appliance beeping, or if it hears water continuously running to give you alerts. It can actually tell you if it hears baby crying or like glass breaking. Do y'all have Alexa?
That means that's your ass, son. That means Stone Cold's coming to get you.
Yeah, exactly.
If your name's fucking Brian Pillman, Stone Cold's gonna fucking kill you.
You hear that glass? That means it's your ass.
They're going to be launching these. I think they're available now. They're called custom sound detection. I was going to try to set this up with mine to tell me because I've got laundry running right now. Great surprise! I do my own laundry by myself, and to see if it would actually alert me that the dryer.
Finally,
shut the fuck up! I would do my laundry. I'm not that fucking lazy.
No, about the other thing because I'm finally alone now.
No. Why is that funny? That's not funny. Sad and pathetic is what it is. Apparently now.
My God, you have no idea.
Spotify stopped shuffling albums by default because Adele said so. With her most recent album, which apparently, if you want to know how her divorce and breakup went with her ex-husband now, I guess each song sets up and details the breakup. And the only truly way to fully appreciate the story is listening from the first song all the way to the end and not just randomly shuffling the song. Apparently with Spotify, if you go to an album and you just hit the play button, it would just shuffle through that songs.
So stupid. All right, on my next toy hunts, I'm going to issue mine. I'm going to do over the next like 5 toy hunts. You're going to hear about all my heartaches and divorce. Okay. How's that sound? That's so fucking stupid. This whole Adele thing, like about why? Who cares? Because
she wants people to listen to. Yeah, well, I mean, she wants people to listen, and so it tells the whole story through it. I mean, I don't know.
Is it really a true story? Is it really? It's one sided story. I hope her husband comes out with like the way people come out with a
diss track,
like rappers a diss track. Yeah, I hope he does that and be like, "Now it's my side, bitch." I think it's so fucking stupid, man.
A diss track would be awesome.
So silly.
Like,
it would be. It's like, come on, she's
let me tell you my side of this story.
Yeah, she's talking all her shit. You really think that that's? I mean, you really think that it's like 100% legit on what went wrong? She's like, one of her songs called "I Wake Up Cranky," or
that was the name of a song.
Is it? I know. I said, is that what one of the songs is gonna be called? And it's like, oh, well, there's one reason. And I'm not just blaming her. I don't know anything about it. Maybe the dude was a piece of shit. But
it's all her perspective also. There's always
you guys ever...
then we need a diss track.
There's always two sides to a story and then the third perspective of a story.
You mean the truth?
No, the outside source.
And then the truth.
Yeah.
No, there's your side, my side, and the truth. That's how it goes.
And the truth. That's it.
But
so we at least need to hear this dude's side too.
Remember like that song that came out, I want to say like early 2000s where it was like "Fuck You Right Back"? Because the guy was singing like this heartfelt song, but the girl cheated on him, and he was like "Fuck you right back." You remember that? And then the girl,
I remember CeeLo Green. Fuck you.
No, that was like "Fuck You." There was like this hit song. It was a one-hit wonder, and it was basically a guy saying, it was like "Whoa, fuck you right back." Yeah, there you go. There was a girl made the woman's version.
Yeah, it was a response to Irman's.
Yeah.
Yeah, claimed to be although Frankie claimed to be Irman's ex-girlfriend, and then that fuck it. So yes.
So I don't think Adele's husband will probably come out with like a 30-track album.
I hope he does. So we could
that dude's getting spousal support checks. He doesn't.
Oh yeah. He's making that money. Like living. Well.
Oh, he might have. Oh, if that's the case, well, yeah, then he might have.
He wants that song.
Be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to do well.
She's fucking LeBron's like manager now, and he's like, fuck it, I don't care. I'll get that LeBron money.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think it's pretty. It's some salty shit.
Well, outside of Chris Class, if you're needing a split a bill and you want to use Facebook Messenger, that's going to be a new feature going on. So if you're in a group chat, so with our Frakkin Nerds, we do have a group chat. So Class is never on there because he doesn't believe in the
Because
meta.
Class doesn't have Facebook.
He doesn't believe in the meta.
I'm not on Facebook.
We know that.
Nah. Oh yeah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
You know,
I just had a
people fucking
conversation
hit him
about
up
it today.
like randomly.
Like,
Yo, bro, it's me, Puto, your uncle from fucking.
No, dude. Nah. I don't Facebook. I'm really getting tired of social media in general. I'm really kind of sick of it.
Hey, you can't get sick of it if you're doing content for social media.
That's about the only reason I'm using it. Nothing personal. I mean, I just issued something. Even that, I don't like interact with them on there. I go to Patreon and like I listen to them on, you know, that's whatever. But like, yeah, the only reason I ever use Instagram at all or is basically on my Twitter, or was it Craven the Toy Hunt? On Twitter, the Toy Hunt, Craven the Toy Hunt. So it's like I don't even use my Craven Twitter. I never do. So I don't know. Social media is just so. I'm bitter today. I'm sorry.
Apparently, good lord.
Hey, he can be as bitter as he wants. He's a frontline nurse.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
you know.
Yes, we salute you.
Thank you
for your work. Thank you.
And after him comes me because I work at a.
I mean, the one thing but understand the one thing you're missing out. So if you if your dating life changes anyway, you're missing out. Like Facebook, I don't know if you know that has a shut up. It's a setup to a story, motherfucker. God damn, Josh was the worst. I'm gonna start calling him Lenny, just how badly he steps on things. Anywho, the thing, Class, is what you're missing out on is they have a dating app on Facebook now. I don't know if you realize that or not.
No, that's not even enough.
This is the problem I'm having. I don't know if you guys know if I'm single. You can tell by how often I'm throwing my thirst traps out there, as Joshua would call them. I'm working on new hair, and I'm trying to see the response. A lot of guys are giving me good response. I appreciate that, guys.
I don't call them thirst traps. I do not. I just want to stress. I don't call them thirst traps. It's just like in the past 2 weeks, this man has changed his profile picture.
I did.
I want to say 4 times.
I keep doing better photos, and I'm like, I'm
updating
it.
It is just literally the funniest shit ever because I'm just like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, stop.
On our YouTube channel, like during this episode, can you play like the last few pictures of your profile so we can see? I hope they're like, you know, winter, like fall related. He's like, you know, has his hands around like a coffee mug.
I haven't done Instagram out like that. It's
out in a fucking like a pumpkin field
different perspective. That's about it. Different hair. That's about it. There's nothing much more.
We'll see.
Anywho, so I have to tell you, stop laughing at me. So I had the weirdest thing with these new dating apps is for some reason, even though you say, hey, I want to talk to people like 25 miles distance. Oh, no, they're just like, how about this person in Nashville, Tennessee? And I'm like, no, like I do not want to drive 2 hours to maybe not have a connection with somebody. That sounds horrible. And it's just like, I don't understand what they're trying to do. Like it just, they're distance things. Like this is where I want to be. Like if I don't connect, if people in that radius, I don't get many offers, I'm fine. Like that's cool. But stop showing me cute girls that are, 3 hours away. Doesn't work for me. Joshua, it's fine. New York, come to Indiana, find a hookup. That works for Joshua.
Did.
Yeah,
it did.
Exactly. So let me tell you about last night. So I met somebody on the Facebook app and whatever. And so the weirdest thing that happened with this conversation. So again, we started on Facebook talking on that and their little app. And then she's like, hey, I think she was trying to sell me her TikTok page, not sell it, but like, hey, you should promote this TikTok page. No, it didn't go that way. But she was like, she goes, go to my TikTok and add me. And I was like, all right, this is very, very strange. And she's like, it's got a chat so we can talk. I was like, okay, that's cool. We were talking on the Facebook that nothing seems a little weird and everything else. And then she's like, well, here's my Insta. Go to my Insta. And this is where I was like, oh yeah, something's not adding up here. Why are we going all to these different sites and stuff? And I said, either A, and again, I was drinking last night, trying to watch Venom 2. That was a mess. couldn't get through that. Just going through that bad movie. Had to stop. I was like, the jokes in this thing are so bad. Are you all listening? You're all looking down at your phone. I am talking to you.
I'm listening.
I want
I'm
eye
listening
contact
loud
with
and
you
clear.
fuckers as I
You're
talk.
telling me all about it. No,
God.
You're
Pouring my
talking
heart
about
out
the
here.
girl.
I'm
the
listening.
girl told
This
you
is
to
what
go
I.
to Instagram.
Yeah, so now we're going to Instagram
TikTok
because she's
and-
like, hey, I can send photos and stuff. And at a certain point, I'm like, we could just go back to Facebook. It has Messenger. It does all these things, like, sending audio and everything else, because I guess she was a little nervous about, like, getting my number.
Maybe she didn't want to send you a picture because, Instagram has the feature where you send a picture and it deletes itself after a certain time.
Well, that would be like more of a Snapchat. Does Instagram do that?
Yeah, Instagram does that. You have to,
Okay.
if you take the picture through the messenger,
Uh-huh.
it's going to delete itself.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't know. I didn't get any of those pictures, so yeah, that apparently that's.
she just sent you regular pictures?
Yeah, just regular. Like they were really
Okay.
cute. Like her in cosplay. She did a barf from Spaceball. Oh, adorable. Just adorable. I was like,
Nice.
oh yeah, no, I was like,
These are
yeah.
things you're supposed to send us.
Good
into the group.
reference.
Like,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Good
Like I was like,
reference,
oh my
man.
god. I was like, that is extremely cute. Yeah. No, it was mostly like the cosplay she's done. And I was like, you were definitely my speed. Like, you're cool. I like you.
That's cool. That's cool. And it's not like, hey, I'm Harley Quinn, like everyone fucking does.
No, it was Barf.
Barf
Like,
from
yes.
That's and it wasn't even like Princess Vespa. Like good
No, it was
job
Barf.
on the barf. I like that.
yes.
well, I look forward to seeing this picture in the group chat.
I expected
Why are
on
you
our
laughing?
page to just go through right now.
No, I'm not going to do that. No.
Nah, she could sue his
I'm not
ass.
doing that. So,
No. I mean, if it's public domain.
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It was
yeah.
I
private.
guess it is.
Why are you looking down, Doc? Come on, talk to us.
Because I'm sending the
Stop
photo
looking
right
down,
now,
Doc.
so you guys can see it. Here, I'm going to send two. It was her in the barf outfit, and then her in this little Wookiee sweatshirt thing. And then, yeah, you don't have to comment. We can comment after the show. Why is he laughing? Why is he laughing?
I don't know.
I don't appreciate that at all. So move
Let's
on.
look at this picture.
I'm waiting to get it.
So Tom Holland's going to be returning apparently for a new trilogy of Spider-Man because they were worried that this may be the end of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But Amy Pascal, who produced Venom, said that no, they're going to be making a new 3 stories again with utilizing Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
And I'm pretty sure he dies in the third one.
I'm thinking Tobey Maguire's gonna die. Tobey Maguire
sacrifice himself.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. I have a hunch that like.
What if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield don't even show up? Like that's
they will.
The biggest troll. How pissed
I
would you all
think
be?
I think they do show up because there was like that mistake with the trailer. And, like,
Oh yeah,
I think
where
Lizard?
something hit Lizard in the face.
Yeah, something
This is
to do
like
with
jumping in like
Lizard.
blah, just
Yeah,
like
he's
out of nowhere.
Oh, I'm going this way.
But I saw some leaked photos, and it looks like I want to say it's more CGI Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, I mean, you're gonna CGI the costumes.
No, but like their face is CGI. Like there was like one picture that was leaked, and it shows like a CGI Tobey Maguire behind in front of a blue screen, and I'm like,
Maybe.
I mean, because that makes sense to not have them shoot out in street scenes.
Yeah, but it just looked weird. Like I'll be like, oh, that'd be so cool if that is just they just because like and spoilers to anybody, they use like that CGI bring them back from the dead shit with the Ghostbusters Afterlife, right?
That looked weird. But that wasn't even him. I think that was an actor kind of looking like him because it didn't look like Harold Ramis.
Oh, okay. But my thing is though, it doesn't necessarily. They don't necessarily need the actors to like be So
Lucas purchased like 20 years ago. He was purchasing up the digital rights of actors to ultimately do what they're doing now is to utilize them in movies. Like, hey, I've got your digital image likeness. I can use you in a movie, and you can usually find somebody to do a pretty close voiceover to make it happen.
Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire was in 2002. Right now, that dude is 46 years old. So that was 19 years ago. He was 27. So they're probably gonna CGI some wrinkles out of that dude. I mean, maybe he's an older version. Maybe he's like Peter B. Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's his.
I have a theory though about that. I'm sorry to cut you off, but if you notice in the film, he says, "Oh, they all die fighting Spider-Man." Well, only 3 people died in those Spider-Man movies. It was Ock, Green Goblin, and fucking Electro. Lizard doesn't die. Lizard gets turned back and he gets put into jail.
Oh, okay.
And
Sandman just kind of goes away.
Sandman goes this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done this. And Peter's like, you're right. I forgive you. And that's why I was like, fuck you, shitty fucking movie.
That was a
He
horrible.
said it was an accident, though.
Fuck that. I'm sorry. It was all about my daughter. Did you see me working at an airport? That's a wink.
No.
Move on. White people like winks,
Anyway.
right? I know you guys don't get that.
I've seen like 2 episodes of that show.
See, exactly. Puerto Rican.
Like one episode where the Spanish the Eastern European people kept calling the fat guy a name, and he's like, "What is that name?" And then they finally show it was a donkey, so it was their word for jackass. I was like, I had Superman on the show, so that's all that matters.
Which Superman?
Tim Daly.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's how you're saying it. Okay. If you didn't know, it was 2015 when the agreement between Marvel and Sony to get Spider-Man into the MCU. So that is going to happen. We finally got a kind of a short little teaser for the next follow-up from the Into the Spider-Verse called Spider-Man.
Across the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse. This is gonna be part 1. There's gonna be 2 animated movies coming out of this. And it looks like it's starting off right at the very end of where the first one ended. Where Gwen...
Somebody said he was listening to the same song for 3 years. That's fucking awesome.
That's funny.
And it looks like they're going to be meeting up with other Spideys again in this with the Spider-Man 2099 is going to be finally showing up and being utilized. Though we're not sure who the villain would be, and I kind of wonder, are they going to go the comic book route where they've got the inheritors that were trying to destroy all the Spider-Mans? But,
was the first film based on anything related to any comic book?
I mean, kind of like the idea of the Spider-Verse, but again, in the comic book,
because this
group
originated
were hunting down all the Spider-Mans and killing them, and they were all having to meet up to save all of them and then fight the inhibitors.
I think that's a little non-PG for my liking for the kids, if I'm being honest.
If they're going and killing Spider-Mans, yeah, I mean, that. I mean, but that's what.
This was the base. This was the basis of that comic book, though, of Brian Michael Bendis.
Is
this the original?
The
Spider-Man, like
Brian Michael Bendis do the Spider-Verse? No,
yeah, he did like a where regular Peter Parker met Ultimate Universe Miles Morales.
Hold on, let's see.
Oh, in Ultimate, I don't know. Someone was supposed to be reading all the.
No, Dan Slott did the Spider-Verse.
Who was supposed to do that? I don't know.
Dan Slott.
Someone was supposed to be reading every Ultimate story and like do
these are not Ultimates. This is
what he's talking about is it was the when Ultimate Spider-Man and
that's different.
Regular.
Oh, I thought that was
but there was a Spider-Verse Into the Spider-Verse like a mini series that came out.
Yeah, Dan Slott.
Is that what you're talking about, Doc?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Dan Slott.
But what year was that? What year did that come
2015.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
I got that.
Yeah. That's what the animated series is based upon. Kind of. That's what I'm wondering. Are they going to work now? They easily could, like where maybe with Kingpin opening up the multiverse. We will find out. Shang-Chi apparently has now been greenlit for a sequel. They're bringing back Justin Daniel Critton to take it on.
Suck it.
Knowing that Class is huge. So Class, you're a huge Shang-Chi fan. Who would be the next villain?
I mean, yeah, I like
that
the
they
old
could
comics.
utilize?
And I'd like to see him mix it up. Do something like you said, they never brought in Fu Manchu. I still haven't seen Shang-Chi the movie.
That's
But
really good.
Like on Disney Plus. Do you have Disney
I heard
Plus?
it was great. Yeah, I'm a slack ass. I'm off the next like 5 days, so I should do that. I'll watch tonight.
There
I'll
you
watch
go.
tonight. I say that all the time,
Don't watch.
but
Venom.
I will. I'll try to. I went back and I watched Venom 1 like 2 weeks ago. Not good.
The movie's bad.
Yeah, now
Not
times that
good.
by 10 when you watch fucking Venom Part 2.
Oh yeah, the new one is like,
Yeah.
oh Eddie, I don't like her new boyfriend. I want to kill him. Oh, let's do that, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Oh, Eddie, I'm gonna make you some food, Eddie. I don't want to eat chickens, Eddie. Blah 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 blah. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a little annoying. Like it was all right, and Tom Hardy did a good job. But anyway, about Shang-Chi, like mix it up, man. Do something like with a real like I don't know, do something with Silver Samurai would even be cool. Like I don't know if this is cutting out on me. I'm sorry. Keep hearing popping.
Japanese.
Maybe it's my headphones.
I mean, because they
Japanese
can
power
use
store.
Silver Samurai, right? Because they own all the.
Has he been a villain?
Yes.
He was in
Wasted
the
Wolverine movie.
Wolverine, yeah, but it was almost.
No. I'm saying, is he a villain of Shang-Chi? Was he ever in the comic books a villain?
No.
of Shang-Chi?
And
Oh, you're just
Shang-Chi-
randomly grabbing Asian characters and just figure you toss them in.
Did you just pick that up right now, there, genius?
That's what I said. That's how I started. I was just like, let's put
Racist.
him against let's mix it up a little bit. I don't know. Let's have it be like a
No,
I don't
badass kung
think-
fu. I don't know.
no, I
I
don't
mean,
think
you
that
could have him
works.
go
You can't-
against. Have
you
him go
can't
against the
introduce another
Mandarin.
mutant.
Have him go against the Mandarin.
Yeah, we haven't
You
even.
know, you got the rings
just-
against. What's that?
I don't want to spoil the movie for you.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Oh yeah, you haven't.
I clearly haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. So all right. I guess he's gonna
Just-
fight the Mandarin at some point. Okay. I'm just saying with the rings and everything. All right. Makes sense.
Which Mandarin are we talking about in the movie?
Not the shitty
Oh,
Iron Man, actor Mandarin.
I got. Oh man, do you have Disney Plus? You should watch that movie after you're done with the show.
Yeah, you need to
Okay,
go ahead and get
yeah.
caught up.
Yeah.
A lot of
will.
characters
I'll do that
wasted
now.
in that movie. A lot of characters movie.
Oh fuck.
in this movie.
Okay.
Big news that I know Joshua was super excited about. So Nick Cage is going to play Dracula in the Universal Monsters film Renfield.
All right.
Robert
That's
Kirkman,
cool.
Robert Kirkman and his company Skybound Productions will be helping produce the movie based upon a pitch Kirkman did. Chris McKay is going to be helming the project, and Rick and Morty writer Ryan Ridley will spin the tale of Renfield. It's going to
That's gonna be a great fucking movie.
Nicholas House will be playing Renfield, and now we just heard also Aquafina, who was in Shang-Chi, is going to be in this movie. So some minutes are going to be happening in it.
So this is gonna be a comedy?
I have to figure it's going to be something.
Because if you're putting fucking Aquafina in it,
Aquafina
she's a
and Nick
comedian.
Cage. That's why I say serious roles is right there. And
No,
this is apparently
no,
the
'cause when
first
they say-
time Nick Cage is going to be in a major motion picture, not a indie, like since 2011.
okay, but here's the thing, Nicolas Cage could probably. When I saw this, like, oh, cool, he's gonna play like a monster. It's gonna be pretty cool. Now you say Aquafina, I'm like, is this supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, it is.
Like, this is a
It
so this is because I'm like Renfield
And you
was a
say-
slave, right?
And you
This
say
is
it was
a-
written by
Renfield.
Rick and Morty writers?
Yeah.
a writer, but see, a Rick and Morty writer can do serious shit because if you watch Rick and Morty, there's some serious.
Yeah.
Oh, there
undertones.
is some serious. Yes.
Yeah. that's
So it's
actually really
like
true.
when you said that, but once you said Aquafina, I was like, wait, is this supposed to be a joke movie? Because I saw fucking Dracula Dead and Loving It, and I didn't laugh not one fucking time. No, nobody got
Was that the old one with like
Yeah,
Leslie
it was.
Nielsen?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
That was a funny fucking movie, man.
Or you got the
Leslie
one
Nielsen
with
was-
Jim
It was
Carrey.
great.
Love at First Bite, wasn't it, or something like that?
I
Oh,
think
that
it
was like
Once-
his very
Once
first
Bitten,
movie.
right?
What's Bitten? That's
It
it.
was once bitten. Good job. Yeah.
Chris McKay has
Right.
done. He's done like the Lego movies.
Oh, this is a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy. He worked on a lot of Robot Chicken.
Oh, this is definitely a comedy.
He's going to be
Well-
working on. He's going to direct the Johnny Quest movie and the Nightwing movie. He also did Tomorrow War, which was not a good movie.
Jesus Christ, how many movies is this man directing that haven't come out yet?
Well, no, Johnny Quest, Nightwing, and Renfield are the three that have not been have not came out.
That's way too many movies to just be coming out. I've never heard of a director being
Two of them,
associated with multiple.
two of them are announced, like, so they haven't gone into production yet.
No, I know that you can't be in production directing 2 projects at the same time. That's damn near impossible.
No.
But I've never heard of a director being like, I'm slated to direct 3 upcoming films. I've never heard of that. That's the first time I've
No,
heard.
because usually what happens is like, all right, let's say he's doing Renfield. All of a sudden, DC's going to go, we want Nightwing, and they'll have to move to somebody else to direct Nightwing. And again, Awkwafina is going to be in this movie. The Boys animated anthology spinoff series is coming to Amazon Prime probably early 2022. Diabolical will be 8 individual episodes with kind of detailing different characters. Awkwafina will be directing and writing one of these stories.
Jesus, what is this? An Awkwafina fucking episode?
Apparently it is.
God.
What's
up with that name?
Garcinas,
too?
I mean,
Awkwafina.
I don't know.
It's about all water.
It's a rap name, isn't it, or something like that? It is. It's a yeah.
I have no idea.
It's funny when we went and saw Shang-Chi with my parents, and my dad was just like, "Oh, it's funny. They had that Pepsi sponsorship with that one character's name." I said, "Dad, that's her real name."
It's not though.
What? I mean, it's not a real name, but it's her actor's name.
Gimmick.
Her gimmick. You're right.
I got first introduced to her because I never saw the movie, but I saw the trailer and I was like, how are Asian people not offended by this? How are Asian and Black people not offended by this character?
Well, the funny thing is, she came out and said, I don't want to do an Asian accent. And then they go, but you'll do a Black accent all day long.
Yeah, like, and I got shit from a friend of mine who's Asian. She's like, oh, like, I don't think she understood what I was trying to say. I was like, this is kind of offensive how this woman's acting in a movie called Crazy Rich Asians or whatever the fuck it's called.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Acting. Okay, so she's acting like I saw in the trailer. Oh, like what the fuck? And I'm like, why is she acting like that? Everybody else is acting normal, and she's acting like she's from fucking. Apparently, she's from Queens. I didn't know this.
Yes,
but she's acting as if like she grew up in an urban area of New York or something. And I was just like, did I miss something? Is there like a culture in China that I wasn't aware of?
I don't know.
Wasn't it? What movie was that with? Wasn't it like She's All That or something that had that? Was it an Asian kid that he tried to act all gangster or whatever? What was that movie?
I know that they were making it in the. It was
like
another
3 people.
movie.
Maybe it was something like that.
But it can't hardly wait. It was Seth Green and like 2.
Oh yeah, Seth Green being like, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, like, yo, what's up, mom?
Yeah. Maybe it was not the teen movie or whatever that it had an Asian.
I know, and not another teen movie.
No, not another teen movie had the white kid playing the Asian character.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm mixing 2 movies and characters up, but it's actually pretty funny though. All right.
I don't know.
That's where, like, after watching not another teen movie, and then they're like, "Oh, Chris Evans is going to be Captain America." I'm like, "How? How is that person?"
And he showed you.
Yeah, now you can't think of Chris Evans as not Captain America.
Right.
Now some people be a dick and be like, "Oh, Johnny Storm. He was Johnny Storm."
Oh God, yeah.
And then he was in The Losers too.
He was, but you don't remember him in The Losers. He's actually very funny in The Losers.
He is. He's like, that dude ain't no stuff to me.
So some of the original stories are going to be coming from Awkwafina. We're talking about the Boys animated series. Garth Ennis, who was the original writer of The Boys. Elliot and Alana Glazer. Simon Rakoplia. I do not know who that is. Justin Rowland, as you know from Rick and Morty. And
he's the Morty.
And then and the Rick. He does both voices. And also from Joshua's favorite Hulu series, Solar Opposites. And,
God.
Also, Ben Bayouth, I don't know who that is. Andy Samberg and Aisha Taylor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Aisha Tyler. Again, executive producer Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg will be helping this. And then hopefully we're going to be getting the 3rd season of The Boys here in March, I think is what.
Somebody.
You know what? You guys call, what's his name? Chris Evans, Captain America and all that. But that dude, he's Lucas Lee. So.
It's true. He is Lucas.
That's who he is to me.
Wasn't he Lucas Lee during Captain America?
He was, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, can he do a thingy?
Yeah, I could do a thing.
That's a grind, bro.
You do a-
I like when he shows the
Grind
tattoo. He goes like that. I got my brand tattooed on me.
I got my brand tattooed on me, SA.
You know what's funny though? Like my favorite part of that movie is the bass battle, and when fucking the Brandon Ralph is like, "Cause you'll be called a cleaning lady, huh? Because you'll be pulverized.
You'll be dust by Monday.
He doesn't work on the weekend, so she won't be back until Monday."
What makes me laugh is that scene where he's like the stunt doubles are just like all fucking like he's like, "That's my stunt double." Ooh.
Sometimes I like to get Blaze and let him do the wide shots.
Yeah. God, he needs to redo that. Like, I just want to see him do that one time.
Yeah, if you did you guys watch when they did because the big thing during COVID is that they were doing the table read.
Hell yeah, I watched
And
that. I've watched it twice.
Nailing it and even doing the pointing and stuff like that. Like, Chris Evans loved that character.
Yeah, so did what's his name? Brandon Ralph did too.
Oh yeah.
But Chris Evans was in doing that with his dog and everything. So yeah, that's one of the, as much as I love Scott Pilgrim, that table read is it's just as good, man. It's so fucking incredible.
Where'd you just come up with that? Came up with my brain.
I saw it in my mind's eye or whatever.
Yeah.
Class, did you ever read Battle Chasers?
No, what's that?
Joe Medulla back in I think late 90s, early 2000s, I think, came out with this kind of action fantasy comic book. Really good, but it only had a very limited run, maybe 8 or 9 issues. Image comic. I enjoyed the fuck out of it, and then I just hated that it got canceled. Now it's apparently going to get a animated TV series coming soon.
Nice.
Let's see. Derek Kolstad, who's doing the John Wick franchise and also has been working on Marvel's Falcon and Winter Soldier, is going to be writing it. They got a number of different producers coming on.
People are going to get thrown through glass.
Oh yeah, God, Jesus Christ,
dude. Joe Mad, I didn't even realize he wrote. I knew that he was an artist.
Yeah, no, I always tell a Joe Medulla. I think that's how you pronounce his name, right?
I was wondering if that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah,
he's the one who did the Ultimates. I think.
His style as soon as you see it. The big, thick jaw, and the hairs are very yes. I think he did.
Love it.
What else did he do? Did he do the Vampire series?
Use him.
He did it. He also did he did an X-Men run. That's how I know.
He did the Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah. He did X-Men. That's how I know him.
Let's see. He also did. He did a Deadpool. He did an Inhumans. He did Ultimate.
Yes, he did a great run on Deadpool.
3. Astonishing X-Men 1 through 4 also, and did Uncanny X-Men 312 to 350.
Yeah, he's outstanding. I really, in a time when I got out of comics for a while. When I got back in, Joe Mad was doing I picked up a bunch of his X-Men early 300s Uncanny, and dude, that pulled me right back in just because I'm such an art guy. Love it.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh, his Ultimates, I
got introduced to him on the Ultimates. Yeah, and I was like, why didn't he was supposed to do more? And I don't know, comics are weird, man. They didn't bring him back, and I was like, "Oh, his style was so perfect for the Ultimates run."
Yeah,
Marvel. That's why. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Why?
During that time, I would have been. I remember Ed McGuinness was supposed to do something too, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I really wanted to see. That was a good run, but Brian Hitch was my favorite fucking artist.
Oh my god, Brian! Yeah. Brian Hitch's run on Ultimatum. Maybe my favorite Ultimate series at all. It was just so sick, man. One of the greatest stories I've ever read is Ultimatum.
Yeah.
He's been out of comics since pretty much 2015, and I guess has been trying to sell Battle Chasers. Did create a video game that you can get on the pretty much any gaming system. It's a turn-based game.
Look this up.
But
I love me some turn-based games. I like spending money on them too.
force the hell out of me. The comic book, if you've not read it, focuses on a 9-year-old girl named Gully who, with the help of some pretty powerful and magical glove, is searching for her father. Joining her in the battle series are Garrison, a swordsman with a magical blade, Red Monica, which I know if they do the Cowboy Bebop, if she has any kind of breast, they'll be tiny. A bounty hunter, the golem Calibrato, and a wizard Conan.
You're saying they're making this into a live action or?
Yeah, it sounds like live action, but I really, you know what? From seeing the art of Arcane, that's what they should do. It would work perfectly. I haven't watched Arcane. I've only watched a little bit, but that's who they need to go to those. But I think they're going to do a live action of it.
Oh, I'm totally going to download this shit. This looks awesome.
Battle Chasers?
Yeah.
The game or the book?
The game. Why would I want to read?
Read the book. Fucking read the book.
I got nothing to do.
What else are you going to do? Read the fucking book. Know the story, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm connected. I know what's going on here. So as spoiled earlier in the show, where we were hoping to bring this up a little bit later, Kevin Feige decided to apparently brought up during Cinema Blends. We're asking him about Charlie Cox coming back to the MCU, and he was just pretty much said, yep, it's going to happen. We just don't know when or where we're going to put him in, but he will be back if the character Daredevil is in there. Yeah, we're thinking She-Hulk, right? You think it's Hawkeye? I think it's She-Hulk.
No, I don't know, because I think if he was in She-Hulk, they would have like spoiled it already.
Isn't he going to be in Spider-Man?
No.
Yes.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes,
he's going to be in Spider-Man.
He's in Spider-Man.
Did you guys just join the writing team if we got this covered or something like that? He's not going to be in the Spider-Man movie.
Did you join it? How do you know he isn't?
I hold on.
Okay.
Oh shit! I have headphones on. And then apparently in the new Hawkeye, I have not finished the first episode of Hawkeye. It's just, I mean, I really want to love it because I love. What do you? I have to pin you here. Hold on, let me pin you.
I can't see it.
Wow, that's a big blurry nothingness. Why don't you send it to me?
It's a blurry. Okay, I'm gonna send it to the group.
Yeah, and I'll post it for all the people that wanted to look at your blurry ass phone.
I learned not to do that.
And it seems like they're hinting towards Kingpin in the new Hawkeye series. Also, they hasn't shown him or anything like that. So maybe.
Apparently, I said Chris Class and chick cosplaying as fucking Nacho Libre with big boobs.
I know. I forgot about that until I just saw.
And then recently, John Berthenol was asked about would he come back and replay The Punisher, and he said if the story is done right, because right now I don't feel like Punisher could work on Disney Plus.
No, he cannot.
But they need to start moving some of more of the adult programming to which they have to Hulu, because you've got Hit Monkey and Modok. Modok is horrible. So yeah, I think you that's where they need to do, or just say fuck it.
Monkey horrible?
No, I haven't watched Hit Monkey yet, but I'm just saying Modok is really, really bad. Really bad.
You knew it was going to be. Do they curse on that show?
Yes, they do.
That was Patton also. What do you expect?
I know exactly. Well, now we're gonna get. We had old man Logan. We had old man Hawkeye. We had old woman Harley. Now we're getting old woman Buffy.
Don't forget about old man Quill.
Oh, old man Quill.
Yeah, old man.
Oh, that's
Quill,
a sad. Oh, if you have not read that comic, that's a sad comic. Oh,
why is it sad, Doc?
Read it and find out.
How many issues?
I don't know, maybe 5 or so. It's not a long story.
All right, you know what? I'll challenge myself to do that. I'm off the next.
Oh yeah, because you needed to be reading the Ultimates 2 years ago, and we still haven't gotten that show off the air.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm lazy.
God. Hey, let's build content.
I'll send my pilot to you and see you rip it to shreds.
Have you done the pilot yet?
Nah.
You need to do it. I want definitely.
Look at that, Joshua. You win this weight loss challenge, you'll have $300. You can buy yourself a green screen. You can get the shit rolling.
I could have bought one, but the thing is, I buy a green screen. It's gonna take up too much space. Abuelita's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? Why it's in your room? It's taking." I don't want to
put it up, and take it down.
Yeah, that's what.
I don't want to do that. And like, you have to see my dimensions of my room. It's gonna take up too much space. It's gonna look weird. Like, that's the problem I have. Like, I'm just gonna have to do it as is. But
that's cool.
Doc, the producer, it has to be light, and it has to be this, and you have to do this and that. And I was like,
well, Joshua, that's just when you go about and you do this number and you just make it a virtual background. Look how good it works for me.
Oh, that's a nice shirt. New Japan, King of Sport. I like that, Puto.
Look at that. You like my X-Men lipstick and shit?
Yeah. I like Forge's Forge's
Just cock
was
right
it
over
in
his
Sound
shoulder
like-
there.
what was the joke in fucking Eastbound and Down when the dude was huffing silver paint? What the fuck were you doing? Oh, I was huffing silver paint. He goes, it looked like he was giving RoboCop a blowjob.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, look at Strife. Look at that. Is that Magneto? That looks like Strife. That is Strife, right? I'm not going crazy, right?
It's crazy. All right, sorry.
Look at Banshee, the most useless fucking X-Men of all time.
All right, continuing on with the Buffy talk.
All right, sorry guys.
I guess an alternate Unis Buffy is still slaying in her 50s after Slayer line has been terminated and vampires
Like April.
openly integrated into the world. And Buffy's like in the last Ronin comic. So yeah, are you all interested in seeing what Buffy or an alternate Buffy is doing in the?
Josh Whedon's not writing it, is he?
No.
Okay, good. There might be a good story.
T-Mobile has made a magenta light bright from the help from Hasbro. It'll have 200 magenta pegs and a custom templates related to the carrier, including a 5G logo if you're interested in doing something like that. The kit will come with 412 pegs in all, and 212 of those are going to be multicolored. Now, the biggest thing, the reason you want to do it is they're going to be giving away Magenta tickets that will give you 2 5G smartphones with a free year of T-Mobile Magenta Plus service. The prize pack includes an HD flat screen TV with a free year of the carrier's home internet service, as well as additional prizes to be won and possibly going to the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas or in Seattle or in Kansas City to go do some stuff. All you got to do is pay $20 on the carrier's website to pick up your magenta colored light bright.
Pass.
I think so too. And then apparently somebody got really wondering why the card game Boy Crazy, never heard of this fucking game. It was
that the new Concave exclusive we're gonna play?
Dude, as soon as I read this, I was like, we have to fucking play this game. I guess it was a collector card game, but that was big in like 2000, and it was pictures of boys, and it would give information. And how you would play was, you would each started one player draws 9 random cards from the deck and decides which of these boys they like the best. And then the players then write down the boy's name and the reason they chose them on a piece of paper, keeping it hidden from everyone else. The other players then look at the 9 cards and try to guess which boy the first player chose. Correct guesses earn you points. It's a very simple game. And so
Dino's going to win this game.
So, what's that?
Dino's going to win this game.
So, all right. So we're like, I'm looking at and the thing is like the cards are worth like maybe $1, $3 at most. And all of a sudden somebody realizes this one particular card is going for like $1,000 right now. And they're like, why? Is it limited? What is going on? Did the guy murder his family and show up at the Knicks game? We don't know. So they started doing some deep research into why. The card is Jason from Colorado. To get a little bit of his stats to decide if you were going to pick him as your favorite boyfriend. He is 6 foot tall. He was born in June of '82. His eyes are brown. His favorite food are pickles. Color is blue. His favorite car is a Jeep. And his cause is he wants cancer cured. Ideal traits in a girl that he's looking for is a pretty face, blonde. So brunette, you're out. Sorry. And playfulness. A little facts about Jason. He drives a crappy, in his word, pickup truck that breaks down almost every day. So to go out with this guy, you might have to hail a cab or hitchhike home, unless, of course, you're pretty good with the engine work. Jason doesn't use pickup lines and likes to drive girls crazy by playing hard to get. The reason this card is expensive now to get is if the guy on this, these are real people, he apparently has started a weed business and says, if you send him the card, his company will send you lifetime supply of seeds, marijuana seeds.
Hey,
the seeds, just give me the product.
Yeah. Don't make me work for it.
Offering a lifetime supply of free cannabis seeds to anyone who mailed in a copy of his number 154 Jason Colorado card.
Huh.
The card jumped up to $2,500 at one point, and now you can get it anywhere between $500 to $1,000. So if you find one of these cards and you live in a state where you can get these seeds, you may be in luck for a little payouts.
Then you got to harvest
Nah,
your
I'm
own
good.
crop.
Nah, fuck that. Just give me the product, bro.
I could
Give
just
me
make
those
a call.
pre-rolls.
So they were breaking down the pricing, and they said anywhere from at the lowest in Mississippi, it would cost you $3.96 for a joint. Up in some places, $6.18 for a joint. $500 or $1,000 actually would be much cheaper for that card to get the seeds that you want and get your own marijuana. No, if we could find this, I would definitely play this game. This would be amazing. Because obviously, Joshua, I wouldn't think this would be the one Joshua would pick. I mean, first of all, he likes blondes. And he likes.
I like brunettes too.
So no, I'm saying, Jason, you're not going to pick Jason. Jason's not the fit for you, buddy.
Joshua doesn't know his way around a car.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
like
oh my
driving.
God! You just don't understand why you would play it. It's the fun of it all. Now you're just like,
I'll play
I'm
the
straight,
game
dude. Can't play it. Can't actually think about the possibility that I would actually have to pick a guy out of this.
I will literally play the game for shits and giggles because
that's what you play it for.
That's the fun. But I don't drive stick, so.
Well, don't worry. I mean, he does have a Jeep or a truck, so it probably does need to drive a stick.
Joshua,
just because you play this game does not mean you have to have sex with a guy. All right, it does not. There's no rules in there that if you pick a guy, Colorado
have
and
fun
weed
with it.
are going to show up and say, "Now you got to blow me."
No. I think you're using.
Oh, you're a power top, huh? Is that what you're saying?
I'm a watcher.
Watcher.
Whoa.
Oh, that's what happened to you at Concave when you disappeared for a few hours.
Joshua,
we're watching the game. That's what I was doing. I was watching.
Yeah, what game was that being played?
Hides in the closet.
I know. What time?
He watches tummy sticks.
You want to laugh?
No, we don't want to laugh. Right? We don't want to laugh.
At one point, I was just watching the game in my mind. I'm like, oh, I heard a knock at the door, and I'm like, oh, could this be a female who wants to hang out? Like, just me being funny. And I open the door. It's Dino. Like, hey, we were. And I was just like, fuck. Bye, Dino. Closes the door.
Dino's always ready. He's always ready.
Yeah, he is. He is the Long Island IZ, always ready. Cardona.
Always ready.
All right. Well, that will bring the show to a close. We'll start off with class. Class, what did you learn this week?
I learned that apparently in Shang-Chi, the Mandarin's in there somewhere. So I need to come up with a different idea for part 2, huh?
No, not part 2. Just there's 2.
There's 2 Mandarins.
There's 2 Mandarins. Actually, 3. There's 3. Spoilers.
Okay, well.
And an Abomination.
And Abomination, too.
Why am I going to watch this movie then? All right. Pump the brakes, gentlemen. In 30 minutes, I'll put
They've been showing Abomination in like the trailers and stuff like that.
Did they?
Yeah. You know what? There's one thing I give credit to Class. Class is oblivious to shit. That is not important.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Shit goes over my head, man.
Yeah, like, and it's the coolest thing too, because you're like, man, I don't know about that shit. Yeah.
I don't, man. I don't.
And Class, how can they learn about you?
Follow me on Instagram. It's at Craven the Toy Hunt. Also, I mean, all right, you might as well follow me on. I was just shitting on social media a little bit ago. Follow me at Chris Class FN for Frakkin Nerds on Twitter. And yeah. I just put on about I issued the open challenge, and yeah, that's a dead brand. And
no, it's not. It's not dead. I mean, it's on hiatus.
It's on. I'll hop back in there anytime.
It's on cryo freeze. That's what it is. It's on cryo.
Okay. I would love to do it again at some point. Not that I guess I probably watched.
Shabbat coming back.
Yeah, I saw that. So maybe that's what I need. I need that boost in the arm. But most important, follow Craven the Toy Hunt on YouTube. Gonna have a new episode drop this week, and I think I'm gonna tease something about a giveaway. I'm gonna do something about a giveaway. But I'm gonna it's gonna be one of those you got to do this, and I gotta get so many likes and all this. I'm just trying to pump up some content.
We still need to give away the comic, the blank comics that you've done.
Yeah,
Yeah. What is? Just say fuck. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We forgot about that shit. We need to do that here. That's right. Yeah, you didn't. My bad. All right, we'll figure that out. Yeah.
Joshua, what'd you learn this week?
I learned not to fucking bet against the Lions.
Never bet against. Nope.
Never.
How can they find more out about you, Joshua?
If you want to see me bitch and moan about my bets and other sports related stuff and anime and what Doc is watching while he's high, you can follow me on Twitter at Green Eye Bebop. And if you want to see me post snippets from movies and my bet slips that almost won me $1,900, same name on Instagram, Green Eye Bebop. So
I just looked on my Twitter for the first time in a long time, and two people give me a follow. I'm at 498. Let's make it 500.
I can't follow you.
Let's give him 500.
Let's do it before this episode airs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I don't know how that'll work. I might need like 5 more listeners by that, or viewers by that, or whatever this fucking shit's called.
All right, and for what I learned this week, well, I'm triple vax now, so yay on me. I haven't.
Glad you did well with it, because I didn't.
Don't say that, because tomorrow will be the second day, and I got to go up a 2-hour drive to a concert. Don't want to not feel good. Like, I'm fucking going.
After my first one is when I got diagnosed with Guillain-Barré. So you're good. You're into 3.
And I had a discussion with my mom and sister about that, and they think you probably more than likely had the symptoms of it. It was just escalated by that. It did not. It probably triggered it. But yes, it's possible. It pushed it quicker, not that it created it for you.
It's possible. I mean, because I do have a pre-existing condition with MS, and so I thought what was going on was I never talk about this really, but like MS, I was diagnosed with that in 2005, and so
also think about
that I was having.
The other thing that you were running into is you were extremely stressed out. Your job, life, everything else. All those can create that effect to where your body just wasn't healthy.
Yeah, but when it comes to that would be a cause for an multiple sclerosis flare-up. What I have with this additional thing that I had going on with the Guillain-Barré about 2 months ago was that in my MRI showed like the nerve endings inflamed. There's no new plaques on my brain. You can't get Guillain-Barré from a stress situation, but what it can be brought in is a dormant virus. And I do, like, I'm an ERRN, so I'm around viruses and shit all the time. So it could have been from that. And I could have just been sitting there. It could have been something I thought was allergies. And I get that shot, and maybe it does, but who knows? No one really knows. So I'm still contemplating going to get my second vaccine. I'm just like,
I think I was listening to Joe Rogan. And he was talking to Tim Pool.
Oh, here we go. All right, Aaron Rodgers.
Think about wrong facts.
What happened? Who was wrong? I don't know. Anyway, they were talking about the I believe the individual from the offspring. They said he had that, and that's the reason why he didn't take the vaccine. And it sounded like he said what you just said, what you had.
Guillain-Barré? Yeah. Guillain-Barré is one thing they call it. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, the drummer had, he was like, yeah, he was talking about it with Joe Rogan. And he was like, yeah, the guy from the offspring, he had I believe he said what you just said. Because I was listening to last night, and when you said it, I was like, oh shit, that's it. I'm going to look back on it and see if that's what he said. But I was like, oh shit, I think that's what Klaus had.
Yeah, it did. Put me in the hospital for fucking 5 days. So
sucks.
And it's still like I still don't have full effect in my left hand. So
every day is a stranger.
Good thing I'm a righty. This is a stranger.
So yeah, fellas, Class cannot take on 2 at the same time. I just want to point that out.
No, sir. No, sir.
He's a one-hand.
I can't ski, son. I can't ski.
Yeah. And that's wait, so I think that's
all right. You got lost. Sorry, John.
No, I did. All right. Anyway, if you need to follow Frakkin Nerds, we're on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. We are on TikTok, but I don't produce enough content for that, which I found out.
Discord.
There's apparently a chat on TikTok. Didn't know that. Discord, yeah. Come follow us and join Discord and talk to us. Brian's been talking about the new Robin series. Is that out yet? I was confused if it's out or not. But
I don't think so.
But he was like,
oh, it is. It is.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Issue
'cause he
one
was
just
talking
come out.
Yeah, because I think he was talking about issue 2 in the
Issue
in the
one
Discord.
just dropped.
Yeah, I need
Issue
to get
one
issue
just
one.
dropped. So
He said just
issue
pick it
one's
up.
cool, man. I got it.
Okay, I'll need to try to find one then. So yeah, and if Doc Martin, if you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter. So Doc_Martin. I tried to live tweet Venom 2, but too many factors in my brain did not allow me to finish it. So hopefully I will finish that movie one day. Oh, but it is not good. It is not good.
If you had a boyfriend card, you would have been all right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like you're right.
You needed a different strand.
All right. So then for Joshua, all the way over there on the East Coast, class who always craves that hunt, this is Doc Martin saying, have a frackin' good week.